So, welcome again for another role study masterclass. Thank you so much for being here. After Bohème and Turandot, today it's the time of Così fan tutte of Mozart. Yes. So, let's go straight in the work. I don't want to take precious time. So just 2 words about Così fan tutte. Of course, it's a very famous opera. It does not need really an introduction. It is on the libretto of Lorenzo da Ponte. Lorenzo da Ponte is the same librettist of Don Giovanni and of Nozze di Figaro, of this fantastic trilogy of the 3 comic operas of Mozart. Così fan tutte is the 3rd of this trilogy, and it is in 2 acts. It had his premiere debut at the Burgtheater in Vienna in 1790, and just for your curiosity, in 1807 at Teatro La Scala of Milano. Yes. And today we will look at the really wonderful role of Fiordiligi. Well, what to say? Just 2 words for what concerns this role. It's a role which is written in a way, actually, that many kind of sopranos can really approach it easily. It depends a bit, I think, on the dimension of the opera house. Sometimes from lighter sopranos, sometimes from fuller sopranos, sometimes even from high mezzos, as we heard and know. So it's a beautiful role, an important role. It shows really all your skills because it has beautiful legato lines, but also coloraturas, high notes, low notes, let's say everything. So I would say, why don't we go straight in the work, because there is a lot to say and a lot to do. I will be very strict, as usual, on the text and on the diction, because I believe that people want actually to understand us, and that we are not only beautiful singers, I hope, but beautiful communicators. We have really the responsibility to bring people in the theater, especially after this difficult period. We are really the ambassadors of this beautiful art. So take it seriously. The text is really essential. You are not just interpreters, of course you are, but you are also storytellers. Yes. Especially in the recitatives, you have to be very aware of the text, because there are not really acrobatic shows. Usually it's written in a way in the middle range of your voice, where, well, the boss is really the text. So let's go immediately in the text. So please be aware that in the Italian language, we, of course, phonate especially, and length especially, vowels. So all the vowels, you will see how often I will repeat it, has to be thought longer, certainly longer than you think. It can help maybe even sometimes to think them double in your head, as double vowels, yeah? Then we need also to be aware of the importance of the consonants. The consonants are actually a sort of racket for the projection of the vowels. If the consonants are too soft, too supple, well, you will get a low projection of your vowels, and it will have an impact on the perception of your breath support system. So please sing also the consonants. All the consonants which are singable, like L or M or N, L, M, N, for example, or Z or R, had to be sang. Yeah, we have to sing them, in the sense we have to put really a pitch. And if this might not be possible, well, there are consonants which we cannot sing. They need enough pressure, breath pressure, to be alive, to have a space, a real dignity, and bind. There are the bridges between the vowels. So actually there are essential. We should not avoid them. Don't underestimate consonants. Another thing that I want to say before we start, very quickly, in Italian language, there is one exception where we do not make the legato, because we are quite obsessed with the legato. These are the double consonants. When you find double consonants, well, you have immediately to be aware that it is really serious. Double consonants in Italian language is the only moment exception where we actually almost stop even the music. For example, I can show you what I mean when we do, for example, tutto, which means everything. Tutto, I don't know if you heard it. There is a sort of tutto, except a jump, yeah, a sort of suspension. Tutto. I take the consonant and hold it, and then I throw it. It's really a certain kind of interruption of the sound, yeah? And then there are other kinds of doubles where we can go on phonating. These are more simple. For example, let's say rosso, red. And then there, the maneuver to do is to do them certainly longer, otherwise we cannot recognize them as double, yes, and stronger. So these are the little tips to be always aware of. Yes. So I would say, why don't we go immediately in the work, in the practical work? Less words, more work. Why not? And if you are a singing lady or a lady passionate about singing and opera, check on my YouTube channel, Bel Canto for You, vocal coaching, my membership area, Operaflix, dedicated to female voices. You will get there exclusive contents about singing, vocal technique, and female repertoire. See you there for a very cheap subscription.